Okay, welcome everybody to another Pioneer League. Going to be running some Rakdos Transmogrify through today. This list by a player on Modo called Shadow Titan. Did well in the challenge a couple of weeks ago, I think. But the list looks really sweet, so I was wanting to give it a go. Always up for trying some new things in Pioneer. So the core of the deck is Transmogrify into Atraxa. So we're looking to exile like a token creature and then turn it into Atraxa, and we've got some ways of making tokens with our land, so we can make things with Mirex or Fountain Port. We also have Soken's to make things, and Mutavault that we can target with Transmogrify itself. And then we've got Reckoner Bankbuster, which can make tokens, Fable of Mirror Breaker obviously, and Case of the Stash Skeleton, which makes a 2/1, and then when it dies, when you have no skeletons, you can then sacrifice the case, search your library for a card and put it into your hand. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Got some pretty normal sideboard cards of duress against things like Control, or Decklist for the sort of longer matchups, sweepers. Tybalt's an interesting one. This is a Planeswalker from War of the Spark, which says your opponents can't gain life. So that's good against Amalia. So yeah, excited to run this one through. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and a big thanks to everyone that subscribed recently. Please do continue to do so if you're enjoying the content, and yeah, consider doing so if you haven't already. Powering on towards 900 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing, so thank you everyone for that. Playing quite a lot of Modern at the moment, but still keeping up with Pioneer as well. Next big tournaments I've got at the start of September in paper are a big Modern RCQ and a Pioneer RCQ, courtesy of Axion now, the big tournament organizer here in the UK. So yeah, getting ready for those, seeing what we're going to play. Hopefully Nadu is gone from Modern by then, those of you that keep up with Modern. And probably going to lean towards playing Quintorius in Pioneer, but yeah, just using this little bit of time to try out a number of decks. So let's see how we get on with Rakdos Transmogrify, and yeah, hopefully it goes well. Right, going to be on the play here, always good. We do get Gigantha as our companion. Atraxa does have 4 different mana symbols, so yeah, we are able to play that. And yeah, we see an interesting hand. Obviously are going to need another land. We're going to see Yorion deck, which is possibly Niv, but I think we're going to keep this one. So we'll lead off just by playing Sulphurous Springs, I think. Pass the turn. New card from Bloomburrow here with Feed the Cycle. Okay, so Hengegate Pathway, so probably Control. So I'm going to play the Case here. So do you want to play this on red or black? Black saves the damage. I think we'll just play it on black. Play the Case, and then a good turn next turn would be we can either play Fable. Hopefully we draw a land. We do. That's an amazing draw, because now we get to go attack for 2. Atraxa is a bit awkward in our opener. But now we get to go Obnixilis with Casualty. Sacrifice the Skeleton. And then the opponent, this is very good against control decks, because like they might have Censor or Dovin's Veto or some other counter spell here, but they can't counter both. And if they don't have a counter spell and we get 2, that's just really, really good. Thinking about it, and we get to solve the Case as well, so next turn we can potentially look for a card. Been thinking about this one. Okay, 2 copies of Obnixilis on the stack. If the opponent has a counterspell, I imagine they counterspell one of these. Well, the first one resolves. Okay, so they do have a counterspell. Nope. So yeah, we'll just plus. Keep our Planeswalker around. Probably minus next turn. Solve the case. And yeah. Okay, portable hole on the case. So we don't have anything that can deal with that, I don't think. Okay, another land. I think I'm just gonna... I think we're just plussing. Opponent taking some damage. I think I'm just gonna buy Gigantha here. Don't really want to run Fable into another like Censor or... Okay, Omen of the Sea is fine. Wonder if we're meant to make a token, but yeah, I think I'm fine putting some loyalty on our Obnix here. Opponent bottoms 2 cards. Okay, find another land. So we'll play a land. I think I'm just going to keep plussing. Then I could play Gigantha. I think I'm just going to play Fable. Want to play something here because we want to, if the opponent does have a counterspell, we'd rather them, you know, use only half of their mana, for example. Don't really want them memory deluging. Okay, Wandering Emperor. They make a Samurai. Do we want to push that right now? Don't think so. We're definitely going to push it, and we've got this Feed the Cycle as well. I would imagine the opponent will put a counter on it. Oh no, they do make another token. Okay. So see what they attack here. Attacking Obnix list. I'm just going to Fatal Push. Keep our Goblin Shaman around. Opponent adds Yorion. Okay, another land is not really what we want. So we could keep Atraxa, but I think I'd rather just discard it. Okay, another Fatal Push. So now we can just go push here. And that way we don't have to use the Feed the Cycle on the Wandering Emperor. Okay. So yeah, we could have relied on the treasure. Okay, they march, which is fine. Yeah, I think we're just plussing. Oh, we're threatening lethal at some point. And then I think we're just gonna... Yeah, we'll just pay the extra 1. Destroy the Wandering Emperor. Sorcery speed. Like the opponent, I don't put them on Spell Pierce here. Opponent discarded a land to our Obnix's ability. They got 4 cards in hand. They play a Jwari Ruins. Okay, there's Yorion. So we'll probably use the Extinction event here. Especially seeing as they've tapped out. We need to kill the Yorion anyway. Okay. Spite. is a well, actually, yeah, exiling that is not great, but I think it's fine. So we'll do this. So if the opponent plays a land, can they hit our Obnix with Hall? How much does it activate? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they could, if they play a land, they could go land, fire up Hall, and then maybe we were meant to have minus there. What do I think here? So if we don't, I think I'm just extinction eventing. For odd. I think we're just gonna get Hall of Storm Giants here. If the opponent has an untapped land. If not, we draw 7. If they do, we'll play Gigantha. But yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely be drawing 7 here. Refill our hand. We could target the opponent, but they probably have, well, they know they have some ways of gaining life with Wandering Emperor and stuff. So yeah, just wait and see. Okay, they do have a land. Looks like they are going to kill Obnix for this, unfortunately. But I don't think we could have done much about that. Really would have liked to draw something there. I'm going to keep the mountain in hand. Yikes. Okay, they tuck the Gigantha, but we can target Fairy. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, so I'm just going to do this right now, I think. If they have Dovin's Veto, then yeah, they do. And now, unfortunately, after a very good start, I think we just lose. Maybe I was meant to make a load of tokens with the Obnix. Okay, opponent goes Narset into Narset. See what we draw. I don't think we've got. Okay, we drew a lot of land there. So we want the Obnix. We want the Duresses. Potentially blot out just to kill Planeswalker. We don't want Fatal Push. We don't want. I think Rakdos joins up is probably not going to get there. Extinction Event. Go Blank's fine. Just as a. Do 2 damage target creature or Planeswalker. I don't think we necessarily want that either. Let's bring in the Go Blanks. Right on the play. Gigantha. Didn't see a Transmogrify there either. Okay, so this is a 1-lander that we have to mulligan. It also has a Atraxa in, which isn't great. Did I not cut all the torch the towers? I only cut 2. Okay, well keeping 1 isn't too bad. Here, I think I'm going to keep this. We'll bottom the torch. And then we'll go just Haunted Ridge tapped. It doesn't really matter here. I'm going to save Thoughtseize for next turn to maximize the information we get from it. And, you know, they could draw... They could have drawn a counter spell, so give them the fewest draws. Okay, so they have 2 answers to our Fable here, and they have a Brazen Borrower. So it's either Veto. We could also take to Fairy. No, I think we need to start fighting our way through some of these counter spells. Okay, so we could just slam or try and slam this. We can't do that yet, so just add Gigantha. Don't we just want to get our Fable countered? Here, I think I'm fine just playing out Mutavault and passing. If the opponent wants to flash in Brazen Borrower, we're fine with that. And if they don't, we can make a token. Okay, so we'll just Volcanic Spite here. We'll put... I think it's probably Mirex on the bottom. Okay, we draw another Fable, which is pretty good. Okay, opponent plays a land. Okay, Thoughtseize is a really good draw here. So okay, Thoughtseize you. They'll probably counter this one. Yeah. Then we'll just play Fable. Make the Goblin say go. So they have Otawara. They could play Teferi. I guess they could Verdict. Okay, there's Teferi. I think I'm going to get rid of Gigantha. Let's go. Yeah, so we'll go pay 3 life. Try and kill Teferi. Okay, then we can go attack with Goblin. Now the question now is, do we want to play Fable or do we want to play Case? They can't actually Verdict at the moment. I think I'm just going to play Fable. Okay. So we know one of their cards is Supreme Verdict. Obviously Bitter Triumph was one of the best draws we could have had. They add Yorion. Okay, draw Blood Crypt. So I think we're just going to shock this in, play the Case. Then I'm going to activate Mutavault, start getting some damage in. I can't imagine the opponent won't Verdict here. We can actually make a Mirex token as well. You have 0 cards in hand, which is a bit worrying. But I can't imagine the opponent doesn't verdict. And then we can use the case, which we'll search. Depends what the opponent has. Yeah, we'll make a thing here. Because we can search for Transmogrify potentially. I mean, do we think the opponent has a counterspell? They don't have white for Dovin's Veto. Oh, this isn't solved yet. Okay. Yeah, I did forget that one. So should have attacked with Mutavault there. Yeah, missed a bit of damage there. Three cards in hand for the opponent. One of them's Yorion. Okay, just play the Yorion out. Make another token. Love to draw a Thoughtseize, really. I think I'm just going for that now. Start getting some damage in. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Then we'll animate Mutavault. Attack with everything. Well, they haven't got Wandering Emperor mana. And then we might search for Obnixilis. What do we think? What do we think it is? Is it Obnixilis? Is it... Because Obnixilis is more likely to resolve. I think I might play it safe and get an Obnix. If they verdict, though... I'm going to get Transmogrify, I think. Don't know, it's close there. Opponent does have the ability to activate Hall of Storm Giants as well. Hopefully that 2 damage I missed earlier won't impact us too much. Okay, Bankbuster is a good draw, so we'll just do that first. See what the opponent does. Let's represent so many cards. Memory Deluge. Okay. That's pretty good. If this resolves, we're just passing. If they counter it, that's another matter. Okay, change the equation. I think now we're just bashing in. Unfortunately, this would have been lethal next turn. Okay, opponent goes to 5. Yeah, because we would have had... Would have had an extra 2 damage if I hadn't missed. I just forgot that case wouldn't be solved until they verdict, and then we don't actually solve it until our end step. It's not upkeep. So and you can only activate it as a sorcery. So yeah, just one to remember. Opponent can block with Haul. I think what we'll do here is we'll just fire up. It depends what we draw. If we draw a Thoughtseize or a Duress, that's what we really want. But okay, they play Pithing Needle. They'll probably name Mutavault here. Yeah, Mutavault. Okay. Okay, so we'll just go to combat. We don't mind if the opponent hauls. We'll just say go. Maybe we're meant to Transmogrify here so they couldn't deluge, but okay. We can make another Mirex token. It's got stuff to do. That Transmogrify. Sorry, that Blightstep Pathway was obviously a bit of a dud draw. Opponent probably looking for Wandering Emperor. Okay, we have the verdict, but we can still make another one. Keep the damage coming. So yeah, we really want to draw Thoughtseize or Duress. Be ideal. Also take any sort of grindy card, Bankbuster, Obnixilis. Okay, so that's an interesting one. We'll play this on black, I guess. Go to combat. Yeah, I don't think we want to do anything here. We're just happy to keep chipping in for damage. Opponent can't Emperor at the moment. Okay, they have another Deluge. Got the ability to kill a Teferi or Wandering Emperor. Opponent's at 8 poison as well. Okay, they have the Fountain Port. They can make a 1/1 blue fish potentially. That's quite mana intensive. Yeah, powerful new land that we are also running. That wouldn't be a bad draw. Okay, well, we'll just make another Phyrexian Might. Go to straight to combat. Attack 4 with both. So if they make a thing, then it depends what they do. Because like, if they make a fish, we've drawn Torch the Tower, so we can just kill it. Okay, there's the Wandering Emperor. Yeah, that's fine. Because they're going to 9 poison now. Let's see what they do. Then in there, if they tap out, we'll just kill the Emperor right now. Okay, that's fine. They do need to find stuff to block our mites. So put 2 on the bottom. Petty theft that. Okay, so let's destroy the Emperor. Because you don't want the Emperor making tokens. Got the ability to kill the Hall if they go for something like that. They could make a fish, but they have to pay a life. They're at 9 poison, so 1 more Mirex token hit will do the job. Okay, Narset is fine. Okay, Omen of the Sea. See what they want to do. I don't think we're going to feed the cycle Narset end of turn. I think we'll just hold it in case, because they now can't activate Hall. Okay, so we'll just make a token and attack. That 2 damage really would have helped. Okay, go blank, not too bad. 1, 2, 3 for go blank, and then we can still feed the cycle. I think I'm just going to attack. If they go to make a fish with Fountain Port, we'll go to kill it with feed the cycle. It's forage because you want the mana here. 1, 2, 3. And we get there. Okay, so managed to get there with the mites, the mighty mites. Is there anything we want to change? Torch the Tower is actually reasonable there. I think that's probably okay. Right, Gigantha. Probably could have added Gigantha at some point in that last game, actually. Oh, this sounds very good, but we have double basic swamp and we have Atraxa, so I'm going to mulligan. This hand's a lot better. We'll keep and bottom the Atraxa. Actually going to play Mutavault on 1. So that if we don't, it might be that we want to get in a couple of points of damage on turn 2. Probably not, but yeah, I think we're now just going to go Blackcliff Cliffs Pass. Because if we go for an attack and they go March of Otherworldly like our Mutavault, that's really, really bad. They went mulligan. Yeah, they did. Probably just going to cast a Go Blank here. No point in not casting it. It does just go to discard 2 cards. They discard Farewell and Brazen Borrower, which is good for us. I wouldn't be surprised to see Field of Ruin here on our Mutavault. Yep, and I think we'll just get a Mountain. Got this other Swamp in hand. Probably going to cast this Go Blank again. Yeah. Opponent discards another 2 cards. Disruption in a land. Okay, so we're miles ahead on cards. We need to find a way of making a token. Okay, Thoughtseize, I'm actually going to save. Just going to add Gigantha. I've got an answer to something like Teferi. You know, one of the cards in their hand is Yorion. But yeah, we've got answers to those. If they go Yorion, they do get to flicker the Omen. They could attack with Restless, but that seems bad into our 2 open mana. Okay, they just main phase Deluge. Looking for lands, maybe. Is a good way to get themselves back up on cards. Something like Case of the Stash Skeleton would probably be among our best draws here. So go Thoughtseize into that, or even just that, and then save Thoughtseize for next time. Because then Thoughtseize into Transmogrify is pretty good. If we draw a land, I'll probably just go Thoughtseize into Gigantha. Worth noting as well that Gigantha can cast Atraxa. Like we have got the ability to cast Atraxa in this deck. Mirrex can make coloured mana the turn it comes down. Gigantha can make coloured mana, and we have the treasures from the Goblin from Fable. So we are able to hard cast Atraxa if we need to. Opponent looks like they miss a land drop. Okay, we do draw a land, so I'm just going to shock in Thoughtseize. They have Absorb, Omen, Teferi. I think I'm just going to take... I think it's just Absorb here. Or do we just take Yorion? No, I'm just going to take Teferi and then just slam Gigantha. Because Teferi can tuck this. Now we have got the ability to Transmogrify at some point. Opponent finds a land. As do we. Let's go attacking here. I think I'm going to hold on to the land for Volcanic Spite. The opponent may make a token. Maybe we meant to take Yorion. I don't think so, though. They go top, bottom. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can cast Yorion, draw 2 cards. Well, that's Teferi. We kind of want them to tuck here. So yeah, we'll respond with Spite. Put the swamp on the bottom. Yeah, it's a fantastic draw, because now we get to do everything. Unless they've drawn exactly March of Otherworldly Light. Oh, I forgot about. Oh no. Okay. Well, it's not the worst, but that's that doesn't come up very often. Okay, we draw another Transmogrify. We can do the solve on this though. Yeah, we'll go for an attack. It's if they found exactly the Wandering Emperor, I suppose. We know they have Absorb. So we could just go and get a Thoughtseize. Right, what are we getting? I think it's probably just Thoughtseize, and then next turn potentially go for it. Or we could get Sokenzan. Let's get... I'm going to get Duress. Just pass the turn. That's pretty good. Each opponent sacrifices a Planeswalker. Oh, yikes. Well, we're probably dead now. That was a very good sequence of draws from the opponent. Now they get to Yorion as well. So we need to draw... I guess we need to draw exactly Case. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't think we could have really played around that too much. Okay, we draw Fable. So let's go Duress. Okay, so we have No More Lies and Absorb. So we'll take the Absorb, play the Fable. So yeah, we know they have No More Lies. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Bankbuster. Yeah, I think we want to use this. So actually, do we? I don't actually think we do. So go Transmogrify, they counter. Oh, they've drawn March as well. That is gross. I'm sure. Wait, oh, they must have drawn. Yeah, they drew that for turn, and now they can no more lies our Bank Buster. Well, that's pretty gross. And are we just dead? 4-7, not quite. Oh yeah, to Restless Anchorage. Well, yikes! That was some rough beats there. Because yeah, the opponent ripped. It was like Dovin's Veto and March and Wandering Emperor, all this kind of good stuff. And now I'm assuming they just fire up the Anchorage. And nope, they do not do that. So we do live to fight another day. Depends what they've got, I suppose. Well, we draw Atraxa. Do the same again. Is there more stuff? Okay. Not much we could have done there, I don't think, into that kind of, you know, kind of played around as much as we could. But, yeah, at the end there, we were just outdrawn, I think. But good game, though. Well played. And, yeah, we'll move on to round number 2. Right, on the play here for round number 2. Reveal our Gigantha. See if there's any companion on the other side. I'm often very guilty of not looking at that. Okay, so Kahira, so that probably means control. This hand's really good against control. I mean, Atraxa's not great, but the rest of the hand definitely makes up for it. But we can going Thoughtseize into Bankbuster. Okay, so they do have double Portable Hole, which is rough because they have answers to our Bank Buster. Do we just take the Deluge though? We could take a. I think I'm going to take a Portable Hole, and then we'll probably play the Case on 2, so we can start attacking with the skeleton. Right, because we don't really want to get our Bank Buster Portable Hold, and this way we can just you know, start getting our damage in. And if the opponent uses the Portable Hole, then we just slam Bank Buster. Okay, they do use the Portable Hole, I assume on the Case. Yeah. But that frees us up to play the Bank Buster. Play the Pathway. Okay, so that's even better. So we're just going to slam Fable now. Bit surprised the opponent took that, given Fable is a possibility. Obviously, we're very lucky to draw it. Play the Anchorage as well. Okay. They shock in. Oh, we've drawn both of our Atraxas, which is not what we want. We'll discard. We'll definitely discard one. Do we? I think I'm just going to discard Swamp Atraxa. Okay, we don't draw good ones. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded Swamp because it looks like they're going to march the token. Okay. Yeah, maybe discarding that land wasn't great. Because to cast this Atraxa, we need to get Gigantha going. Okay, we have a flipped Fable. Attack here. Can use these Torch the Towers to kill a Wandering Emperor potentially. Just draw a card. See if we can find our land. We do find a land, which is fine. We'll play it. Okay, there's Deluge. Opponent is at 12, so... Okay. I think they've played that one. How does this bind? You can sacrifice... okay, so... Ooh, Sunfall's rough. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of draw. I think we'll just draw with Bank Buster and see where that leaves us. Thoughtseize. Okay, I'm in for Thoughtseize. So they don't actually have too much here. I'm just going to take the veto. Do take No More Lies. I'm actually going to take No More Lies. Veto can't hit creatures, and I think at some point I'm going to want to cast Gigantha. So play the Otawara. Oh, they found Teferi. Yuck. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll activate, oh, that's a good draw. Play the land. We'll activate this Bank Buster, because then we get the pilot which can crew the other Bank Buster. Attack Teferi. This making different colours is very good as well. Okay, Torch the Tower here. Don't need to bargain it. Okay, Teferi on 1. Finish it off. So it's 4 to make a treasure. Do we want to use this treasure to add Gigantha? I don't think so at the moment. What is it to sacrifice a token? So we add Gigantha. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to add Gigantha. I want to use a mana. Gigantha can cast Atraxa potentially. Do you have to be wary of the opponent's Jwari Disruption? Okay, play a Plains. Okay, Merrick's. We don't mind finding lands, like, well, lands that do things. Right, so we'll go crew here definitely. I think we're just attacking. So if we go Gigantha, we can pay for disruption, still draw a card. So maybe we should have waited a turn for No More Lies. This is kind of playing into a Wrath, but oh yeah, opponent does get to Deluge here. But we have quite a lot of just stuff. So yeah, I probably shouldn't have played Gigantha there. I did forget about the Deluge in the graveyard. They're very likely to find Supreme Verdict or another Sunfall. So that might be what it is. Just a fairy. Okay. They might have to tuck here. They played a land this turn. So they can't uptick and then draw Wrath. So if they tuck to fairy. Tuck Gigantha. I wonder if we can draw enough to crew both Bankbusters. Okay, so Gigantha's on top of our deck. If we draw it and then play it, including this. Oh no, because we wouldn't have the Bankbuster. Okay, so I think what we do is just... They do have Dovin's Veto. For this feed the cycle. Do we attack them with Bankbuster? I hope they don't draw anything with Teferi. Or, not the easiest here. We could just slam in with Bankbuster. Draw Gigantha. Play. I think I want to draw Gigantha actually. Although, yeah, I think that's fine. And then we can go. We play Gigantha, crew Bankbuster, and then we can do both. This doesn't work if they've drawn No More Lies specifically. Ugh. Okay, so let's crew here. We will. I'm going to kill Teferi, I think. But we know two of the cards in their hand don't do too much. Okay, Deluge is a good one. But we can crew a Bankbuster here. We can do the same as we did last time. Make a pilot and then crew the other one. Okay, they play a land. If they're planning to just block with Anchorage, we've got the answer. Okay, we'll play a land. Let's just draw a card. We've drawn so many cards with these Bankbusters. Okay, then we go crew here. Makes another treasure as well. Another way of casting Gigantha. Attack with everything. Okay, they do have the Emperor. Okay. So they go up to 10. We'll just forage here, so black 1, 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, we can pass the turn and do some stuff with Fountain Port or Mirex. It plays another land. I might just make a treasure. Because then we've got 2 colours for Gigantha. Okay, Mutavault. So let's go. Oh, we could crew with Mutavault now. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, so crew here. Oh, that doesn't actually do it, right? Oops. I forget that this is more to crew. Hopefully that doesn't stop us playing Atraxa. They could animate the anchorage here. Hopefully they haven't got another Emperor. Okay, so that's okay. Oh, they have 2 anchorages. Okay, that's okay though. We can kill 1. Yeah. Killing a land is not nothing either. Ooh, see what they do here. Okay, so how much Atraxa? No, we still can't quite cast Atraxa, so we'll just pass the turn. Opponent's at 8. They play the Dry Disruption, so I don't think we want to play Atraxa just yet. So we could sacrifice a token to draw a card. I think I'm just going to make a load of creatures. Just try and get there with the little guys. Drawing more lands. Drawn quite a few of those. Go straight to combat. Maybe we're meant to attack with Mutavault as well. What is this? It's a lot of mana. 7 mana. Oh, they flashback Deluge. Okay. That's okay. How much is it to make a treasure? 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, make a treasure, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if we're meant to. I think we're just meant to wait here. Because if we go 4, make a treasure, we've then got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 mana, which doesn't cast Atraxa through No More Lies. They've gone through 2 No More Lies, but yeah, I think I just want to hold up here. It would have cast it through a Censor. So opponent probably looking for a Wrath. They find a Fountain Port as well. They have 5 cards in hand. Okay, Narset. Narset able to dig. They've seen 29 cards. They've only seen 1 Wrath so far. Okay, they find Supreme Verdict. Okay, that's fine. I think we're just going to make more creatures and go for essentially winning the game next turn. So we'll go make a fish. Make a 1/1, and then we can Mutavault. Oh, they do have the Restless Anchorage. Okay, Bitter Triumph. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, okay, that's really good actually. So we'll go turn Mutavault into a creature. Shock the land in just in case. Attack with everything. They're going to fire up the Anchorage. Oh no, they're not. Oh, it's Emperor, isn't it? Okay, that's okay though. I mean, they're going to minus. Yeah. It's okay, because now we get to slam Atraxa. I think. So we go make a token, 4 mana, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so create a treasure token. Cast Atraxa. So you need white, green, blue, black, cast Atraxa. So we'll definitely take Rakdos joins up, Shieldred's Edict. Take the Soken-Zan and the Duress. And then would Duress right now? Okay, so we just take the Wandering Emperor. I mean, Wandering Emperor can't actually exile Atraxa. They miss. Which is good for us. Maybe we were meant to... Maybe we were meant to just take the veto. Dig Through Time is a good one. So looking for another Sunfall. They're very likely to find it here. Yeah, they do have Dovin's Veto as well. I'm going to have to play a bit quicker. Interesting card. Pretty much just one that you can find with Atraxa, I think. Playing that this turn, like if they kill Atraxa. Is Sunfall exile? Yeah, it is, yeah. So, doesn't trigger this. But we could do... I don't know, it depends on if we draw... yeah, if we drew Thoughtseize, I'm going to play this, yes. And then we'll just go to... do I want to... I'm going to channel. Then we'll just attack everything. What's the worst they could have? Yeah, we're just going to combat for them. They know we've got the Shieldred's Edict. They do have Dovin's Veto. They have Get Lost. Okay. So now we go, each opponent sacrifices a creature token. If they use Dovin's Veto, okay, Bitter Triumph, let's pay 3 life. That is 4 damage. And we can cast Rakdos Joins Up. Okay, excellent. So we do manage to grind out there. So same sideboarding, I think. Duresses, go blanks. The removal was actually not too bad. We didn't draw our fatal pushes, actually, to be fair. I think that's fine. Right. Play slightly quicker here. And yep, this is very similar hand. Snap Keep. Mana works. We can go. We've got the Thoughtseize into the case, into Obnix. Doubled is very, very good. Cliffs. Just Duress now, actually. What is this? Elemental Elk. Okay, so we'll take the. I'll take Teferi. Quite a slow hand. So yeah, this turn we're just going to go for the case. High Fountain. Interesting question there. If they'd have gone Hallowed Fountain untapped, even though they didn't have a counter spell, would we have played around it? Probably not, especially not with case. Okay, Field of Ruin. Okay, we draw Atraxa. I think I took out Rakdos Joins Up last time, actually, but actually in that last game it was pretty good. Okay. Put 2 of these on the stack. I guess I do get to do the Elk, potentially. 4 mana for an Elk. Pretty good. Okay, they march the case. That's fine. So we'll go make a 1/1 plus. Pass the turn. Maybe we were meant to. Yeah, maybe we were meant to just Thoughtseize the Elk. That is pretty good. Okay, so let's just go. Definitely plussing this one. I think I'm just going to plus, given that they have the Sunfall. Play the land. Duress. Take the Emperor. Do we Thoughtseize as well? We actually kind of want them to Sunfall here, so. Like if they Sunfall away there. Beza? Ooh, Portable Hole is rough. Oh, they take the Bank Buster, which I wasn't expecting. Block here. We're not in the best shape. Maybe I was meant to Thoughtseize this. Okay, the case is good. So go down tick, up tick, case. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just gonna save this Thoughtseize. Yeah, I'm just gonna save the Thoughtseize for when we want to resolve something. Could just not block here, but I think keeping the Obnix around is good. Where's the Otawara? I suppose they could have Otawara a Devil. Block. We haven't got any removal for this, obviously. Maybe I was meant to ping our skeleton there. Okay, so they haven't got. Okay, so we'll minus here. Plus. They could fountain port, I guess. I haven't got a token sacrifice to draw. So we'll hit them with the go blank. Okay, deluge. So we are going to Thoughtseize now. At least it gets rid of the deluge from graveyard. See what they discard. Okay, so yeah, I think Thoughtseize here is good because like they might have just kept a fairy or. Okay, we'll take Sunfall. Let's pass. I'm just going to keep blocking. Blocking and pinging. Then we get to attack as well. Okay, Springs. We're at 28 life as well, which isn't too bad. Make the token. Maybe I was meant to just plus there actually. No, because this blocking this is good. Opponent discards no more lies. Opponent could make a fish. Play the land. Get Gigantha to hand. Pass the turn. Imagine they make a fish here. Did you have to pay 1 life for that though? Okay, so they could go attack. They could potentially kill 1 Obnix here. Okay, so we'll... I think I'm just going to... They're going to kill one anyway. So why don't we block here and then shoot the opponent. They have one card in hand. Okay, another case is okay. Plus here. And it goes to 1. Hopefully it's not the Emperor. That's pretty much the best they could have had there. Okay. So we just play Gigantha here. Pass the turn. We do get to solve the case, so now we can search for any card. And we can potentially cast Atraxa. Ooh, first strike. Yeah, we just let that go. So I think we do this. And then that would be... Yeah. Oh, we haven't actually quite got enough. Oh no, so... We haven't quite got enough for Atraxa and Thoughtseize here. Do we just attack? They can't block that. Trouble is if they go for another Emperor, they can also exile this potentially. Could just go for Atraxa. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So do this. Thoughtseize. Then we haven't quite got enough because this can't pay the generic cost. I think we're just going for playing out a load of stuff. What is this? Okay, so they did have a counter spell. Oh, that's really rough. But now I think we can play Atraxa. Okay, so we take... We want Fable, Mirex, Shieldred's Edict. Do you want Go Blank or Transmogrify? I think Transmogrify. Play the land. Oh, I should have taken Spite there because we had red floating. Oh, could have killed the Emperor. Oh well. I mean, we have Edict for this, which is pretty good. Yeah, actually killing the Emperor doesn't really matter. Okay, they go to 9. Well, I guess, yeah, that's pretty good. They have one... Okay. That's pretty good. So, can we Thoughtseize as well? Oh, they can make a fish. I'm just going to play the land, I think. So go, yeah. I could get Obnix actually. Actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll get that. I think we sack Atraxa here. So we just need one of these to resolve. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, we get our revenge against blue-white control. Obnix is just really, really strong. I mean, that pretty much soloed that game. It just bought us so much time. So yeah, good to get the win. See you for round number 3. Right, it's going to be on the draw here. And yeah, again, the hand's really good. We do need to find another land, but yeah, hand's really, really good. Get to disrupt a bit of what our opponent's doing. Maybe not if they thought sees us. Scavengers a talent, so it's a new one. Whenever one of our creatures you control die, make a food. Got 2 cards, sacrifice here there. Okay. Actually, that was a really good draw. I didn't notice. I should have paid more attention to the lands because we couldn't have actually played 1 into 2. So we get bailed out by the deck. Draw the swamp. Okay, so they have 2 Igras. I'm just going to take the Witch's Oven. Because this is 5 mana. So yeah, let's take the Oven. Next turn we'll play Case, I think. Case into Fable into Transmogrify is what we want to do now. Opponent plays a Llanowar Wastes. Okay. That does go. Does that just go infinite with one of all creatures you control die, create a food token. Oh, ability only triggers only once each turn. Okay. Still pretty good though. Okay, so let's go Swamp, Case. Next turn we'll just go Fable. What does it do? Ward, sacrifice food. Other creatures are food artifacts. Sure. So they play another Llanowar Wastes. And Thoughtseize is pretty good here. What's the next level? Okay. So they take our Extinction event, which is a bit odd. Play the Cauldron Familiar. Two cards in hand, but they're both Yigra? Does this exile? It does. Okay, so we'll attack for 2. It's got Menace. Yeah, can't block that one. Haunted Ridge Fable. Torch is very good because we're able to kill the Cauldron Familiar, but at the moment I'd rather just develop our board. I think I'm going to get rid of the Bank Buster here. Really want to draw a land. Probably get rid of both Bank Busters. Do draw a land, so what we'll do is we'll go Torch, kill this, Actually, we want to attack first. Make sure we make a treasure. How afraid of Fatal Push are we? Are we afraid enough of Fatal Push to not go for it here? I don't think so. Like, worst comes to worst, we solve the case. Guess we should have known some, yeah. So yeah, we get to solve the case. I guess, yeah, the fact that they didn't put this up to 3 made me think of push, but I think this is still fine. We're going to have to get the push out of there at some point anyway. Okay, Goose is pretty good because they can, if they find a land, they can play this. Well, that's pretty good. So that's, I think we do this pre-combat. So we'll take, we don't actually find a removal spell. So what gives us the most? I think we'll take Swamp. I don't really want to Thoughtseize one of those, so we'll take Swamp, Fable, Obnix. Is this, no, it's not Swamp. I think we'll take the Soaken. No, we'll take the Mutavault. And the Thoughtseize. Don't want to take Atraxa, I don't think. Could take Atraxa. No, I think that's fine. Play the Mutavault. Attack with our Goblin. I'll probably just play the case here. I guess we don't really care if they play this, I don't think. Let's go. I'll just go play another case, make another. Or do you want to just search this? They are running Thoughtseize. What would we search for? No, I think we'll just dump another skeleton onto the field. We can beat the Igara. I don't actually think it's gonna. I don't think there's any combo they can do at the moment. If they go land, Igara. Yeah, I think this. Don't actually think that does much here. That's a 6/6 with ward, sacrifice of food for 5 mana. But we have a 4 mana 7/7 flying vigilance, death touch, lifelink that draws us 4/5 cards. So okay, at the beginning of your end set, you may sacrifice 3 other non-owners. Okay. Oh, so they can block this with flying. Okay, so you can just go land. Sacrifice this. Just get Fatal Push. Opponent might have Fatal Push, though, hoping to block Atraxa, push the token. Okay, so we probably want Unlicensed Hearse, go blanks potentially. Push seems good. Edict is probably not that great. Extinction Event is good. So on all those, do you want Obnix? Possibly not. Torch is good. Push, I think push is fine. I don't think we want Duress. Are we likely to want this many Thoughtseize? I think if we cut some Thoughtseize, bring in Extinction Event, could bring in a Radiant Flames. Maybe it's just keeping it in Obnix. No, I think Shielded Edict's probably fine. Like it kills the Igara, potentially. Okay, this hand is quite slow. I think I'm going to mulligan. This is okay. It's not the best, but we can push a turn 1 mana creature and then go blank at some point. Okay, there's Cauldron Familiar. So I think now, unless we draw, okay, we draw that. Do you want to shock in so that we can push something? I think not. No, don't want to take the extra 2 damage. Depending on what the opponent does, we might want to push the familiar and then go blank next turn. Okay. Take an Overgrown Tomb. Okay. Oh, Unlicensed Hearse. We like that one. So now we just go Mutavault, play the Hearse. Opponent could have, they are in green, so they can have artifact removal. Another familiar. No Witch's Oven just yet though. Okay, take 2. I think we're going to hit them with the go blank here. Yeah, we'll activate this. Let's get rid of the creatures. Don't know what the opponent could have at instant speed. See what they. Okay, we just get to untap, draw another Mutavault. So we could hit them with the go blank. They discard 2 cards and exile the graveyard, or we could just play the skeleton. Skeleton not being able to block is a bit of a pain, and our lack of black mana. I think I'm going to play the skeleton. If we draw Transmogrify, it's obviously really good. Play another Mutavault. Pass the turn. guess they could have Igara, which we do struggle to kill at this point in time. Okay, take 3. I suppose we could have crewed the hearse there. I should have crewed the hearse. They could have fatal push. Eat a card from their graveyard. Okay, we like Fable. So let's go attack with the skeleton. Play the Fable. Yes, this could be Igara. They didn't take Igara 4 from the Sata Wayfinder. Well, they do have a land. Okay. Create a food token. If you sacrifice it, sure. Okay, no attacks. Wonder if I'm meant to push now. So go push here. I think so. Use our mana, just get rid of one of these. And we want to do this now, before they make the food. So whenever you sacrifice a... Okay, so I can start doing stuff with that. Okay. Blackleaf Cliffs. We're just going to discard both lands here. Okay, we do find Transmogrify. So let's go to combat. Attack with everything. Okay, am I going to use the push here? I think so. I think that's fine. So we'll just trade for the goblin, and then we'll hit them with go blank. Okay. So then we can go blank you. They'll bring back the Cauldron Familiar. But then we can push it in response. So we go, if we go hearse, they food. If we go hearse, they then food. Sack food, bring it back, and then we push. Oh no, because they have made a food. This triggers only once each turn, so Okay, that's fine. Are we pushing here? I think so. Yeah, we'll just try and get rid of it. And them milling cards now is much better than, you know, while Go Blank is on the stack. If they mill, yeah, if they mill stuff they want in the graveyard, we've still got the exile ability on the stack. Okay. So they're milling us, gain some life. Okay, push the familiar. Yeah, getting that gone for good is obviously very good. We're not going to exile in response because we just want to keep up Hearse. So discard. They did have a push, which they now get rid of, which is obviously very nice. Could be Yagara. Okay. That's okay though. Oh, don't want to auto yield. Did I get there in time? Because we want to eat stuff from our own graveyard just to make the hearse bigger. Okay, draw Haunted Ridge. Let's go straight to combat. Attack with the skeleton. Transmogrify the skeleton. Get Atraxa into play. Right, what do we want? So we'll take a Fountain Port, a Bank Buster, another Fable, and a Go Blank. And then play the Fountain Port, I guess, doesn't really matter. Solve the case. So next turn, I think we've actually exiled Shieldred's Edict. Did we not exile something with our... Is that just not showing up, or am I? Don't know. I thought I exiled something with... Oh, it's under here, yeah, okay. I was very confused then, but yeah, it shows under here. So actually we don't have an edict, and we can't do anything now at the moment anyway. Yeah, I was going to say we could search for edict. Why is this attacking? Whenever a food... Okay, so they could put counters on it. That's fine. No blocks. They can sack... Ooh, hold on. Have I just messed up? Could they have done 2 lots? Does this... Whenever one or more creatures you control die, create a food. Okay, but they had no way of sacking the extra food. Okay, that's good. Because otherwise they could have sacrificed this and then they make 2 food. But I'm gonna... Three other non-land. Okay, sure. Let's return target. Yeah. Is this... It doesn't say target. 3 other non-land permanents. Like, if they want to go for that, that's fine. If they want to sacrifice all these to bring back a Wayfinder. Okay, draw a Blood Crypt. Play this. Okay, so we could search for something to kill this, potentially. But what have we got? We've got Extinction Event. Let's slam in with the lot first. Atraxa having Vigilance is obviously really nice. Okay, opponent blocks. See, they're gonna make some food. What could we search for? I suppose actually we could just pay the ward. Like go and get so yeah, we'll search here. We don't have another edict. Could get Extinction Event. Just get Feed the Cycle and kill it? I think so. Forage, kill this. One, two, three. Sacrifice the Reflection. Kill that. Play the Bankbuster. Pass the turn. Then we have lethal next turn with the Unlicensed Hearse, the Atraxa, all the Mutavaults and stuff, so... That they could... I don't think this targets, I think we do have to exile the Yagaras with that on the stack. Ah, pick your poison. Okay, that does work. Oh, an artifact. Let's get rid of the Bankbuster. So then we have, I mean, they could bring back the Supplier, I guess. You sacrifice a permanent. Okay, they're going to try and mill us out. But like now they can't bring back any creatures. I'm very surprised they didn't just kill Atraxa, though. Maybe they thought that was just a losing battle. Okay. So they have a Cauldron Familiar. So now we can just play. We can't do that. So we can't now use our unlicensed hearse. Shock this in. Cast Go Blank. They'll attempt to... Well, maybe we just let them bring that. Then we torch the tower it. They got one in there. So they go to 17. We go torch. We got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we're too short. Okay, we mill. I think we just let that go. Just torch the tower. Exile it. Because then we get to keep our unlicensed hearse up in case of any shenanigans next turn. Exile their graveyard. This unlicensed hearse has done some serious work. Attack with Atraxa. Gain another 7. Play Fable. I don't think we had any way that we could have swung for lethal there. Don't think so. Given that they milled the familiar. Well, this isn't enough, but we did have 2 mutavolts as well. Well, they could always block with familiar. Maybe if we didn't bother casting the... Actually, if we didn't bother casting the... Yeah, if we didn't bother casting... Wow, what's it called? Go blank. Could we have done it? We cast Fable instead, which crews the hearse. We kill the thing and maybe fire up a mutavolt. Sacrifice an artifact. Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Good win over, I guess, Golgari food there. Move on to round number 4. Right, on the draw here. Yeah, our hand is pretty good. We have removal and some sort of mid-range stuff. Dark Slick Shores. Okay, so I think I'm just going to play the Cliffs. It's unlikely we want to use the Torch here, but potential. Okay, Dark Slick Shores into Swamp. I think I'm just jamming Mirex. Play the Bank Buster. Oh, Bankbuster resolves. Could be like Rogues or something. Could be Blue-Black Control. Okay, they've just said go there. So I think we're in for just drawing a card. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, looks like Blue-Black Control. Played a lot of Control today on this league. Don't know what counterspells they run at the moment, but it looks like they didn't have Censor or Jawari Disruption. Oh, Blue-Black Sorin. Okay, that's pretty... If they have Vein Ripper here, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's very bad. I mean, we have, you know, our Atraxa is bigger. Let's go Ridge, Duress. Okay, so Edict and Event are both pretty good, but we can Thoughtseize. We could just take Deluge here. Let's take Deluge. We'll kill Sorin. And then, oh, I should have played Fable. I think we'll just draw a card. Yeah, I should have played Fable there. Okay, there's Urborg. I guess we do get to draw a card anyway. I just didn't want them gaining loads of life. Okay, another Bank Buster. Let's play Fable. Do I want to Thoughtseize first in case they've drawn a counterspell? It's unlikely they're playing counterspells. I think I'm just going to play the Fable. Let me get more looks at. Okay, that's pretty good. So they may well have drawn that from. Play some red because they got the Urborg. Let's just draw a card. Drawing a card now is probably bad. Do get the treasure though. Don't want to use that for Thoughtseize. Trouble with Thoughtseize. Yeah, I think I'm waiting on the Thoughtseize until we can potentially. Because Thoughtseize puts us in range of 2 hits with the Vein Ripper. Really needed Transmogrify there. Let's go Bank Buster. Play Mutavault, I guess. Might as well attack. We're going to get a mountain. Again, they've got Urborg, so this is just does both. 1, 2, 3. So I can channels. Let's just draw a card now. Okay, another Haunted Ridge. And I think that's probably game over. I suppose we could draw a. Oh no, we can't draw a removal spell. Yeah, it's just game over because they attack with Vein Ripper, and then they could just kill one of our creatures, and then Vein Ripper trigger kills us. Okay, so we want blot out. What else? I think we like the Thought Seizes. Fatal Push is probably not great. We did see Deluge. Probably want the Duresses. Do you want Rakdos joins up? Probably not. It's pretty bad into like Spell Pierce or something. I think we'll bring in the Obnix. Let's try that. Okay, Gigantha. It's 2 lands and a Bank Buster. We do have Transmogrify, but this relies heavily on us. Oh, we've drawn these as well. I think this is a mulligan. It's close. Yeah, this is a lot better. So we'll keep this. Bottom the Torch. And then hope to draw some lands. We are running quite a few lands. So we go Duress on 1. Take their Duress potentially. Okay, I'm just gonna take the Sorin. That's what killed us last time. Cool list. Could see people experimenting with different flavors of Sorin Vein Ripper. Okay, they push the skeleton, which lets us solve the case. So next turn, annoyingly, I think if if we don't draw a land, even if we do draw a land, I'm probably searching for a land. Okay, let's search for a land. Let's get Blackleaf Cliffs, probably. Yeah, Blackleaf Cliffs, and then we'll Thoughtseize. So they push, Deluge. I'm going to take the Deluge. I guess maybe we should have taken push. So I'm going to use a Deduce here. They don't have a third land at this point. Okay, there it is. Okay, we do like a land. Play the land. Don't want to do that. Hope they haven't got a counter spell. It's good for us. Blot out a good answer to Vein Ripper. You don't have to pay the. It doesn't trigger the Vein Ripper itself, and you don't have to pay the ward. Okay, Watery Grave. So they can draw 2 cards. I think they use both Deduce. Okay, Extinction Event. Okay, another answer to Vein Ripper. So now we'll just play a Cliffs and pass. Looks like a pretty awesome list. I guess there's not really any other vampires is the problem. Like the Rakdos vampires list, you get to play good cards anyway. Like Fable's obviously really good, but you also get to play Bloodtithe Harvester just is a vampire. Okay, let's draw a card. Okay, another land. Torch the Tower, not the most exciting. Let's draw another card, I think. Another Bank Buster. Play the Seer Step. Play another Bank Buster. We're drawing a lot of cards. Opponent could hard cast a Vein Ripper, but we're fine with that. Actually, we'd really like them to make that play. Okay, there goes the push. Okay, Mutavault is a vampire, I guess. Okay, start drawing cards. Probably just Well, no, I probably won't play that as a land, especially not now. Okay. Play the land. I think we're just passing at this point. At end step, we can channel Soken'Zan. A lot of draw go. They can now. So this turn, we kind of want to make them do something. Okay, Duress is probably our best draw here, so that's Duress. We want them to do something so they haven't got Deluge available. Draw a card right now. Okay, we draw Atraxa. So let's go crew here. But yeah, we really just didn't want the opponent to deluge. So forcing some action this turn is good. They have the negate, so I think I'm just going to add Gigantha to my hand and pass the turn. Like opponent's at 12, we are slowly beating them down. Again, want to force some action here. Bankbusters are 3 to crew. Okay, let's start with a Fable. Let's see where that takes us. Well, it just resolves. A bit surprised at that. So then let's crew here. Crew the other one. We could play Gigantha, but I think I'm actually happier just attacking. We can torch the tower and Mutavault potentially. I'm actually just going to go for Transmogrify here. If it works, we're happy. If it doesn't, like if they have to push, then they haven't got 7 mana for the Deluge. Well, that just resolves. Okay, so we'll take any lands in here that do something. I'm going to take a Haunted Ridge at this point. Haunted Ridge. Thoughtseize. Obnix. Okay, pretty easy. Draw 5. Play the land. Thoughtseize now. They are going to deluge. But, I mean, we want to get cards out of our hand anyway. Okay, so they did have the opportunity to kill that. Okay, so we can now just go take anything. Cast with casualty. Sack the Atraxa, and then the legendary one will have them draw 7, lose 7. Okay, so yeah, pretty good hits from Atraxa there. I wonder if we're meant to be like go blanking or unlicensed hearsing them just because of Deluge. Like Torch the Tower wasn't great, so yeah, that should have come out anyway. I think go blank is probably slightly better. Spike can come out as well actually for a hearse. Like we didn't see them bring in anything like any creatures from the sideboard, Seed Sharks or Gear Hulks or anything. This hand, it's got an Atraxa in it, which isn't great. It's got an Extinction Event in it, which isn't great at this point. It's got removal and it's got Transmogrify. I think I'm going to mulligan though. This is better. I'm going to bottom the, not the Mutavault, basic Swamp. So they are on Field of Ruin. So we want to keep our basics in our deck. So getting Thoughtseize, a little bit rough, but okay, Edict is a really good draw. Just the ability to kill Vein Ripper. Okay, opponent has a Field of Ruin. Oh, they Thoughtseize again. So we really don't want to see a turn 2 Vein Ripper, turn 3 Vein Ripper. Okay, so I'll play the Mutavault and pass. Alright, please no Vein Ripper. Oh, yeah, pretty disgusting. Okay, so we do have some answers to that. Actually, we have quite a few answers. We've got Blot Out, we've got Extinction Event. Well, there's Blot Out. Let's go. Let's play the Mirex. I'm going to do this right now. Just because I don't want to get that one hit by a negate. That was obviously our best draw. Well, that's pretty good as well. Do you want to play this on red or on black? We don't have any double cost, obviously, with Gigantha. Let's play this on black. Yeah. Okay, they did use, but take our 2 for 1. It's got a Fatal Push and a Deadly Cover Up, so that's pretty good. Next turn we're going to just hit them with the Go Blank again. If they play a land, we might not hit them with the Go Blank. Might wait a turn. I could just go for Transmogrify here, but think I'd rather just go blank. Discard Negate and Dispute. I'm going to just go for Mutavault here. Yeah, that's fine. It stops them drawing a card is the thing. So we can, yeah, we could. Mutavault is obviously very good with Transmogrify, but yeah, opponent did have that. So this turn, it depends what we draw. I probably just want to Mirex. Okay, they have another Field of Ruin. Hopefully they don't go for the field right away. They don't. Unlicensed Hearse. Okay, we're just passing the turn here. Because then we get to make a token. I'm surprised the opponent didn't do that at sorcery speed. They didn't have any cards in hand. And now we have a Might. Okay, they shock in. Not sure what that means. Well, Thoughtseize is pretty good. Thoughtseize you. They deluge. Okay, Ottawara, yeah, that's really good for us. Okay, so they have Ottawara, Mutavault. So I'm just going to attack them, I think. There's not much point in attacking Sorin. Transmogrify the Might. Put Atraxa into play. Draw a load of cards. So we'll take Obnixilis, obviously. Bankbuster, Fable are easy. I think it's then Thoughtseize and Mutavault. Play the land, and yeah, just pass the turn. Now we have the ability to kill with Obnix next turn potentially. But that play wouldn't have been possible. Yeah, I think the opponent should have Field of Ruindar, Mirex. Okay, play the Mutavault. They do have Ottawara. Yep, that's okay. Okay, so we find a land. Let's play that. I want to get the... So they've played Ottawara, they've played everything. So I think we just play out all our cards here. I'm going to Thoughtseize first. Okay, just an island in hand. So now we now have 6 mana. Let's go... Hearse. Exile, Deluge, and Ottawara. And then we'll just play this. So Bankbuster would have used our mana a little better there. But this enables us to start making treasures. Play the island. Don't currently have an answer to a Vein Ripper. Okay, they're going to Sorin kill this, which is fine. Well, they find a Vein Ripper, and now they're going to do this. That's pretty good. That could win the game, actually. I could definitely win the game, actually. Okay, Bankbuster. Well, yeah, we're going to discard and draw some cards. I think I'm just getting rid of Bankbuster Atraxa. That would just not anywhere near casting this Atraxa. Okay, Thoughtseize is not great either. God, somehow we're in real trouble now. We could put 2 Obnixilis into play. Oh, I should have kept the Atraxa because we could have. Yeah, we could have gone for. We could have gone for Gigantha here. Let's play Bankbuster. If we draw and find, yeah, we can't do that. So do we just play Obnix? Obnix doesn't do that much. Let's draw a card. Okay, another duress. Right, so if we do that and put... Trouble is they can attack for 6 next turn, then sacrifice this. God, that's rough. They can attack for 6, sacrifice it to... First, we'd go to 1. So if we actually play a creature... Yeah, I should have just bought Gigantha, played Gigantha, and then next turn we could have played Atraxa. I'm going to play Obnix, I think. Yeah, we've only got 1 turn. Yeah, that was a mistake. I think we've been really punished by the opponent finding Vein Ripper. Maybe we should have killed... Well, I don't think we could have killed Sorin. Do we have anything... We have Extinction Event. We have... Potentially Transmogrify. Okay, that does work, but only just. Because we can go... Oh, I didn't use this either. Let's go plus here. So we duress. Okay, Watery Grave. So now we'll draw a card now, see what we draw. Blood Crypt. So we'll play the Blood Crypt. We'll attack Sorin. Sorin. I mean, we are going to go to 1. Let me go. We might as well pay the extra 1 actually. Okay, we'll sacrifice our Mutavault, I think. So we go to 1. Well, we're dead to a lot of stuff here. Oh, don't want to pass the turn actually, just till end step, because there's Watery Grave. start exiling stuff from their graveyard. Okay, Fountain Port, not the best. So it's to be plus, I'm actually going to minus here. Play the Fountain Port. Killing Sorin. Actually, we do want to kill Sorin here, so let's go crew this with this. We want to kill Sorin because otherwise Mutavault is lethal with the second ability of Sorin. How much is it? What do we want to do? We don't want to pay a life. We could start drawing cards. How much is it? We could sacrifice a token. Let's add Gigantha. We could just play Gigantha. Yeah, I think that's actually better. So now we're dead to less stuff, but still not great. Okay, another Thoughtseize is not the best draw. This does gain us life now. Okay. So we could go for a huge attack here. Let's crew here. Copy the Bank Buster. Do we just want to draw a card? Yeah, let's draw a card. Land. Attack with everything. Okay, opponent of 15. We'll just pass. It's got an engine online now. Good game. So we're weak to Vein Ripper. How good is that one? 4/4. Okay, so it doesn't have flying, which is good. We could pay a life to create a fish. How much damage have we got? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna make a fish. Then we get to Obnix. Oh, this is quite a lot of damage. Okay, Fable's decent. Plus. We're at 4. So let's go play Fable. How big is this? 4/4. Let's go crew here with this. Can't copy anything bigger. How big is this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we've got enough damage. Yeah, good games. Like a lot of it came down to, I think, that you know, it was very close. My opponent was very close to coming back, But that one turn where we managed to get the Phyrexian Might off, like if we hadn't got that, we wouldn't have had the Atraxa, and then yeah, that was a huge turn. You know, we can never speak for what the opponents are thinking. They might have had a different plan or whatever. So, but yeah, happy with that. Coming back to win 3 on the bounce. Yeah, let's play the last match. And yeah, this hand's good. It's good against a range of things. No companion, so I think we'll keep it. If we can find another land for Fable on 3. Obviously, we kind of want to be against a creature deck. Thoughtseize. So Thoughtseize makes it most likely to be Rakdos Vampires, but could be mono black discard. Okay, Rakdos it is. Just play the cliffs and pass. I still have answers to a Fable here. Well, Fable token, that is. Okay, draw another Fable. So Fable into Fable is obviously very strong. Okay. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. Discard 2 lands, 5 cards in hand. Might be a bit flooded. They do discard Takanuma. I'd imagine they drew Urborg. Okay, there's Sorin. So yeah, we'll discard. We want the Edict. I think it's just Blackleaf Cliffs here. Play a land, and then I think we're just going to play our Fable, because that allows us to use all of our mana this turn. Obviously, the problem with not killing Sorin is they can go. They could find Vein Ripper, but they're nearly at that mana anyway, and we can just Edict the Vein Ripper. Thoughtseize Vein Ripper, yeah, that does hurt. But the opponent's only got 2 cards in hand. Okay. Thoughtseize. Okay, so we will just cast Torch the Tower. They used Sorin's Uptick, so they don't have Vein Ripper in hand. They take the Edict, makes sense. Okay, we find Thoughtseize. It could be a land in hand. I think I'm just going to discard this Thoughtseize. Attack Sorin, make a treasure. Play the Fountain Port, play the case. So, do we just play Gigantha here? Do we just get Gigantha? Yeah, I think so. We're able to, at some point, well, actually from next turn, we can do the whole Fable chain Kiki-Jiki thing. So what we'll probably do is go just attack with these 2 at Sorin. Trumpeting Carnosaur. Okay, I wasn't expecting that one. So let's attack everything at Sorin. Make a treasure. So they could have another Carnosaur in hand. So I will now fire off a Thoughtseize. What is this? Gift a card. Turn target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. And if the gift was promised and that creature isn't legendary, create a token. Okay, that's pretty good. Interesting one. So now we'll just play Gigantha. So yeah, opponent fully on like a reanimator. So they can return Trumpeting Carnosaur to the battlefield. Yeah, they return Trumpeting Carnosaur to the battlefield. We get a card, but they get to discover again. Oh, that's a good draw. Okay, so let's go attack them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How much do we care about this? What's the minus? It's -3, so actually I'm just attacking them with everything. But they can cast a Vein Ripper anyway. Transmogrify this. Put Atraxa into play. We'll take Rakdos Joins up. Bankbuster. Sukunzan. Feed the cycle. Let's play the Bankbuster, I think. And yeah, just pass the turn. I suppose maybe we were just meant to channel Sukunzan, but okay, so against this style thing, I think we probably want the Unlicensed Hearse. Go blank's fine. I don't want Duress. I don't think we want Fatal Push. We didn't see any of the normal little creatures. We did see. I think I'd rather have Torch the Tower, and I think I do want to keep Torch the Tower in. Want Obnixilis. I think we want both Unlicensed Hearses. And then, we want the Blot Out for sure. Volcanic Spite's actually not very good. Bring in an extra Extinction Event, or is it just Go Blank? Maybe a Go Blank. Like Go Blank's fine, just as a 2-for-1. I think Thoughtseize is not the best, but against the Sorin Vein Ripper things, I think it's a necessary evil. So obvious mulligan here. Another obvious mulligan, sadly. Not the matchup we want to be mulliganing in, really. Keep this. We'll bottom one of the cases. Double Haunted Ridge is awkward. I think just that. Try and curve this into this, or this into this. Yeah, mull to 5, then get Thoughtseized isn't ideal. Our lands are kind of awkward as well. Okay, that helps. A bit of reunion. Okay, so they're trying to give stuff haste. That's cool. Yeah, Bankbuster we like. Next we'll probably just play Fable. Okay, Sorin. Do they have the Vein Ripper? Looks like it. They do indeed have Vein Ripper. Let's play Ridge. So we're probably going to get got here. We have the opportunity to discard 2 cards and try and look for a blot out. Okay, no blocks. We're discarding both of these cards. Okay, Thoughtseize. Torch the tower. Okay, we'll discard both of those. Feed the cycle is actually pretty good. Okay, so let's attack Sorin. So what are we afraid of here? I guess actually, I can't crew now. We could go Fable. Do we wait another turn is the question, so that we can they'll smack us for another 7 is the actually yeah, we can't afford to wait because of this, so let's go. I think we just have to do this. If they have a removal spell, which fortunately they don't, maybe we shouldn't have. This is crew 3 though, right? So we didn't have too much choice. Opponent could use the Hive here. Okay, they play a Fable instead, which is pretty good. I wouldn't be too surprised to see them sack the Bitter Reunion to get the damage in. Decide not to. Okay, so we get that one. We could have a draw, but I think I just want to get this down. Opponent has a couple of looks at the reanimation spell. They don't use Sorin. Sorry, they don't discard anything. What have we got? Oh, I didn't realise there was a Trumpeting Carnosaur in there. Okay, they get to discover 5. And Coiling Rebirth again. Yikes. Okay, that's pretty good. So now I think we're on Extinction Event or Bust. We'll crew here. Kill that. Oh, yeah, okay, I did forget about that one. Should have just taken 2 damage, probably. Blot Out does not help us here. So, yeah. Get rid of Atraxa and Fable. No Extinction Event. If we draw, I suppose we can potentially draw. No. Okay. So that was kind of rough. I wonder if we want more discard. Probably not. I think Torch the Tower can probably go. We want the extra Extinction Event. Maybe a couple Duress. Probably just some Go Blanks, actually. Yeah. Cool list. Yeah, I like it. Like, just being able to discard Carnosaur and then reanimate it is awesome. We'll keep this one. We can go Thoughtseize into hers. Like, having 2 distinct game plans is very nice. They do run Harvester. think I'm just going to take the Fable though. Like, I don't think you're never disappointed to take Fable of the Mirrorbreaker. Okay, let's play the Unlicensed Hearse. We have an answer to a Vein Ripper. Exile that. Okay, so not drawing the best here. If the opponent thought seizes, we will use the blot out. We may as well. Play a Swamp, which we didn't know about. I think they did have 2 Blood Crypts. Okay, yeah, I'm down for exiling our own graveyard. Yikes, okay. Trouble is, at some point, it's going to start hard casting Vein Rippers. I am going to Sokenzan here. Okay, they Carnosaur, so we could crew this, but then that doesn't, we'd have to trade, so that's fine. Just take it. Eat the Carnosaur. Okay, Feed the Cycle's not bad. Play the Ridge. We are going to have to kill this at some point. Okay, Bitter Reunion. Discarding Blood Crypt. Trouble is with killing this. I think I am gonna kill it. Like, it's awkward. Because now they're just going to start slamming hardcast Vein Rippers. Fable is very good there. We haven't actually drawn... I think we've drawn 1 spell so far, which is obviously not ideal. Well, unfortunately that continues. This one can crew Hearse. They're likely to just slam here. Do we add Gigantha to hand? I think so. Yeah, this has been pretty rough. I think we've majorly flooded. Now we have a Hearse, but... Okay, 2 Vein Rippers in hand. Okay. Let's do it now. So they have another Vein Ripper in hand, which next turn they can go Bitter Reunion, so we really need to find something here. I think I'm just going to exile my own graveyard, make Unlicensed Hearse a little bigger. Okay, Obnixilis. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so not enough to do both of these things. How much is hers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could go. We could do Hearse. We could go. Activate Hearse. Do this, crew. Activate Hearse. Attack for 7. Ooh, can we do this? Can we deal 19 here? So Hearse can deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Not quite. Because otherwise, if the opponent was on 2 fewer life, we could go Crew Hearse, attack for attack, and then yeah, this could dome them for the last points of damage. As it is, they're going to play Vein Ripper and then attack next turn with everything. Do we need to just draw 7 cards and hope? Play Gigantha, but we haven't got enough to Gigantha and Obnix. Obnix is plus. So the other option is we just go attack with everything, double Obnix to block, but then Vein Ripper and haste. We could also find a Thoughtseize. Guys, not easy. We could find Thoughtseize. We could find. Is that we haven't got anything else that's able to deal damage. We could just go Obnix, downtick, uptick. We'd go to 12. Vein Ripper haste is quite a lot of damage. I think I just want to Obnix. Draw 7, lose 7. Not quite enough. So in that case, I think we want to just attack with everything, double Obnix, sacking the Spirit. Or we could play Gigantha. Right, let's go. We're definitely attacking with this. So let's go Mutavault. We could just attack, I guess, with these two. Keep the Hearse. Oh, they can copy it though? Because they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Vein Ripper. Give everything haste and then copy Vein Ripper. So actually we do just lose. So I think we have to make this play. Crew with Mutavault. Yeah, we're a few points short, so go this with casualty. What will be sacking? So how much damage can I actually deal? 6 from Vein Ripper. If they find a land to copy it, there's nothing we can do. If we draw 7 and go Thoughtseize, we can block. I think we're just sacking this. Okay. So then we could go down. Oh, this. Oh, we could just down tick, gain 4, because this is a devil. Sorry, uptick. We go to 14, but then they go Vein Ripper, copy Vein Ripper, attack. It's 12 damage, and then the Vein Ripper dying just kills us anyway. This one's... What could we possibly draw? I guess we go Thoughtseize. We go to 3. Thoughtseize. No, I think we just have to go... Like, make a devil. What if they don't have a land and they just go Vein Ripper, haste? No, because that's enough anyway. I'm just gonna draw 7. I'm pretty sure they've got enough. Let me know if you see anything else that they could do. I don't think we've got enough though. I guess we could draw... Okay, we draw Shieldred's Edict. We're at 3. So go plus. Yeah, plus here. Good draw, done with drawing in a painless land. So we're at 5. They have exactly Vein Ripper in hand. Trouble is if we go to 3. If we draw Painless Land, we might have had a chance here. Because we could have gone... We'd have been at 5. They've only got 4 damage. Although if they tap this... Well, actually they don't have it. They would have found the land anyway. Okay, well they're tapping those. So actually we might have a chance. Yeah, because now we go... Bitter Triumph, discard a card, kill this. Discard Atraxa, I guess. Let's go blank, doesn't really do anything. Because they've tapped their Mutavaults now. They can't... Oh, they just give it haste anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah, they can just give it haste. It was close. No, I thought we'd come back at the end there. Deck felt really good. I think that last game, I don't think there was any way of doing it. But yeah, definitely a fun deck to play. Probably could have played a little bit tighter in some instances. But yeah, we did mulligan in that last round and we did flood a bit, but yeah, I think we were just shy of killing our opponent. But there we go. Definitely good fun, and I will be we'll be trying this again at some point soon. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Please do let me know if you've got any suggestions, if you saw anything that could have been done better. But for now, I'll see you again next time. Cheers.